열심히 먹고 다시 올라가려고.
좀 걱정하지.
Made a list of promises to you. Just had to write them down and say them out loud. I feel so lucky that God gave me you. You lift up everyone around. Can't believe what I found. But knowing will you take my hand? Just smile and say, catch me if you can. I wanna take the longest trail with you, the one that starts right when we say I do. From Mary Hall to Brianna Drive to Grand Marais and up the mountainside, we'll keep chasing this, our love so true.